Sediments and Seashores project came about when Port Otago got resource consent to deepen the shipping channel. There was concern both from the local community and the scientific community about what impact that would have on the rocky shore animals.
So we invited 10 local schools to be engaged in the project over 3 years, and the students ranged from age 5 to age 16.
For the school students, this is a fantastic opportunity to engage in an authentic research project. They're doing real science, from designing the research question, to collecting the data, to analysing the data, to also reporting back to the community, to the Port Authority, and sharing that data with the scientists.
While we were on the shore, we had identification resources available so the students could use photos to help ID their species. And prior to going to the shore, we also had an introduction session where we introduced the project, talked about the issue that drove the project, as well as went over some methods that we'd be using.
It's a 1% measure of the metasquares. We're using it to calculate approximately what percentage of the metre squared is covered by the certain types of seaweed.
Co-trained staff were on shore as well to make sure that the students were identifying the species as accurately as possible.
Cool. And some branching velvetweed.
Let's have a look. Where's the branching velvetweed? Ah, no, that one's not branching velvetweed. See how it zigzags back and forth? So that's zigzag seaweeds.
What did you just say you found?
A kitchen.
What's a kitchen?
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's just fantastic seeing people getting out to their local seashore and just being scientists, discovering what's there.
Hey, I found a rock oyster in the sea.
Look at this, guys. Yeah, see there's one sitting on top of the other?
Yeah.
So it's the male that sits on top of the female. Pretty cool.
About a week later, we'd go back into the classroom and we'd do some kind of critical thinking exercises where we would reassess our percentage cover of substrate, so kind of see how accurate we were on the shore and then redo it in the classroom. So we did this with a photograph of our quadrats, and we divide that photograph into 100 little squares, so it was into a grid, and students had to re-estimate their different substrates and the amount of sediment.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Why is it so important to make sure that you're getting it right?
Just in case on one of them it was wrong, so we need 2 sets of information. Just to make sure we were actually right, so we give the people who are looking at this the right answer.
The students loved, of course, being out in the environment, getting muddy and wet, but also the fact that they were collecting data that other people were going to use. It wasn't just a textbook exercise. They're using it in their science studies, so they're collecting and interpreting that data, but also in the reading and the writing and the social studies. They're sharing that data with the wider community and also the scientists and the Port Authorities. We now have 3 years of data, and that's helping to inform what the impact is of dredging on the rocky shore animals and plants.
One of the main findings of my work was that the citizen scientists and scientists can collect really similar data, which is fantastic. So I've just been to North Carolina in the United States and presented this research, and the research was received really well, and it just shows how useful that citizen science could be to scientists.
So a report has been written, and that's been given to the scientists and to the port community.
The kids have probably taught me just as much as I've taught them. It's really great to put New Zealand on the international stage and take, what we've been doing in the Otago Harbour to the rest of the world.